Hello, testing. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I think this is good. I think we got all the ads and stuff out of the way, right? Hello, everyone. Hi, chat. Hi, Midnight. Hi, Constellation. Hello, Anna. Hello. Oh my gosh. For those of you who don't know, today we're gonna be doing something a little different. Should I just come in and say hi? Shall I? Okay, give me a second. Sugar Bee, hello. What a surprise. It wouldn't be a surprise if you checked the schedule. I'm kidding. It's just a earlier stream today. I'll explain why in a sec. Okay. Hi. Hello, everyone. Okay. Give me a moment. Almost there. I just need to make sure I have all the stuff set up properly so that we're not too crazy. Okay. I think that's a good volume. Yeah, that's a good volume. All right. This is good volume. All right, let me come in. Give me a second, chat. Hello. Hi, chat. How are you? Hello. Gorp, you want to do a little spin for them? Wee. Hello. I caught the stream either. You caught both streams. Never punished. Bunny Chan, hello. Welcome in. Okay, so today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do like a Pomodoro studying thing, where essentially I don't talk. Somehow I don't talk for like 20 minutes. I'll be typing on my keyboard while and doing my work, and you can listen in. And then every 20 minutes after we work, we'll do like a 5-minute hangout, and we'll like kind of talk. We'll do our thing, and we'll take a break together. I've never done one of these before, so this will be interesting. I want to try it out, and yeah, this will let me get a head start on some stuff. If it goes well, maybe we'll do this on Mondays. I think it's a fun Monday thing to do. So that's what the plan is today. I need to get the timer set up though. There's like a timer key thingy that I have added. I might have to look it up real quick. So yes. It's not going to be 5. maybe we do 20 minutes and then 10 minutes. Is that a bad ratio, chat? Are we I believe in us. I believe we can do it, right? Hello Akshaka. Hi. Yeah, so we're gonna try it out, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I saw other people do 2010, Hmm. They do 2010. Okay. Okay. Let's try 2010. Maybe we do 2010. Whatever number you say, it'll be exponentially larger. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do something like that. All right. Let me go ahead and add in some text real quick. Let me see. Is this? Oop. Not the right text, but I'll add it in anyway. And then I'll change it. Give me a second. I think. Let me see. I should have set this up beforehand, but Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I think I'm getting it right. Timer. Let me look up how to set up the timer. Ah, shit. You know what we'll do? We'll set the first timer without a button, and then I'll add it in halfway through. I think that's what we'll do. But before we start, we can just kind of Zatsu and hang out. Okay, I'm gonna set an external timer, and then you just have to trust me till it hits like 10 minutes, and then I'll go set up the timer. That'll be my first task of the day. Oh, Finster, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. Okay, so today I got this coffee. I got iced coffee from from those like canned coffees that they sell at Asian stores. I went to one and I got like literally 20 cans. I have a big work week ahead of me, and I actually really like canned coffee, like canned coffee, and so I got a huge, big bag, and it was great. So here's the first of many. Yay! Did you just wake up? Yeah, I did. I did just wake up. I guess I'll just do work on my plate. I'm gonna try to record this. Well, it is recording as a VOD so that people can have it later, just in case they want to use this for whenever they need to study. So, hello from the future. Hi. I'll have the alerts removed from the future because your voice sounds so deep. This is how my voice normally sounds like in the morning. It gets a little more, well, you know, it's more hi VOD watchers. Hi VOD watchers. Yeah, I did just wake up, so it's more than usual. I will say on stream, if anything, because I'm really hyperactive and I'm like constantly, bouncing around, saying stuff, being hyperactive, y'all, my voice sound is probably higher pitched. In my day-to-day life, when I'm like lower energy and I'm just working like this, I'd say it's a little bit lower. But I mean, that's it's still my voice. I have a big vocal range in terms of like what I do day to day. Hello, Muza. Welcome in. Welcome in. Koa. You're at work? I don't know. This would be like a fun work thing. It's hard to focus on work sometimes. Sometimes you need something like this. Ooh, we here working? Yeah, true. We're about to do like the co-working stream. I'm just yapping right now, and then we'll get it started. Oh, hello. Hi. First time chatter. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, that's why I love co-working. Yeah, co-working is quite nice. Though I see some other communities do it, and I'm like, should we do it? I don't know. I don't want to become the co-working guy, but I do a lot of work. And I think it'd be nice to share it with you. So there's that. Oh my gosh. Nuroshi, welcome in. So early. Welcome. Hello, Raiders. Hi. Guppies at your doorstep. Oh, and your service? How sweet. Guppies are one of the best live breeding fish. You can get like 2 of them inside a fish tank and they'll breed to hundreds. That's why they're great for fish food. I'm sorry. Welcome in, Guppies. I'm Karbon VT. I'm an astronaut VTuber, and today we're doing like a little co-working stream. It's super early in the morning for me, so I'm a little lower energy than you'd normally find me. But that's fine. It's just early in the morning times. Here, let me fix the glasses. What do guppies taste like? You know, ask some sea turtles. I'm not sure. Thanks for the info, Carbon. Yeah, no worries. You know, they're live bearing fish. You know, live bearing fish, they're bastards. They breed like crazy. So, you do they breed like crazy? It's more like they get prego and they swell up with a bunch of eggs and they just like, and then a ton of babies come out everywhere. It's insane. So like rabbits? No, it's rabbits. Rabbits have large litter sizes and they also fuck a lot. But guppies, I don't think they fuck that much. I think they just have really good, healthy litter all the time. Guppies at your doorstep. Hello, Lunar. Welcome in. Welcome in. sorry, Raiders. You guys got me. You got a fun guppies fact for me. What's another guppy fact that I could give them? Maybe something less extreme. Guppies are related to mollies. I mean, what's another one? Oh, guppies are selectively bred to have a bunch of cute colors. If you leave guppies to their own devices, they will breed with each other until they turn brown. The default color of guppies is not colorful. It's something that humans have added. So if you leave them to their own devices and you let them breed with other colorful guppies strains, they will eventually return back to whatever default state, which is not so colorful. That's why you have to cull the children. We do eugenics in the fishing hobby. So just letting you know, if you're here, that means you've been selected and you're colorful on the inside. All your brothers and sisters have been culled away. This man likes fish tanks and aquariums. yes, I do. Hello, Nana. What, in the inbreeding? I mean, guppies are pretty inbred, yeah. Yeah, they have health problems. But, you know, it's fine. They're fish. They don't live that long anyway. Isn't that the same for betta fish? I think I heard it mentioned that they're not actually brightly colored pattern, and most of them are single dull color. Yes, that's true. But I think a lot of fish, well, some fish are default brightly colored, but fish have really short lifespans and have such large egg sizes that they're really easy to do selective breeding for. So sorry, I muted for a second because I heard an ambulance coming along. I didn't want that to be God. Hello, Nep. Oh my gosh, Nepta, hello. You finally can catch one of my streams? Oh my gosh, this is a abnormal stream, but welcome in regardless. Yeah, we're gonna do a co-working stream today. Co-working, whoa. You can hear me click clack away, so that'll be fun. Oh, Raven, also hello, nice to see you again. New Punnett Square should be with guppies. It's just it's like a fun little, I don't know. Some people say like, hey, that's unnatural. My question becomes like, what is natural, right? Like if having inbred guppies, like if you stop doing the inbreeding for the guppies and they turn to a certain color, is that natural? Like, I don't know. It's can you separate dogs from wolves at this point? Not really. So it's an ambiguous line. Oh, sorry. Sometimes my voice gets a little too deep in the morning. This is my coworkers here when I call them at whatever Zoom, Skype, Teams calling platform in the morning. Hello. You'll be body doubling? Yeah. What will be body doubling on stream today? So that'll be fun. Big stretch. Duh. And the coffee's good today, so yay. Wow, who made this coffee? Bald. Factory. Oh my god, I'm bald. I'm balding. I did see one of my friends the other day, and I was like, your hairline, it's going. Just like mine soon. This stress is gonna get to me one of these days. Someone found me from TikTok. Hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. We're doing like a co-working stream today, where it's so funny when I stream on different hours. I get different times than people, And somehow every single time people are like, "Oh my god, I found you from like TikTok or from this YouTube video," and they come in. I'm like, "Oh, ah, welcome, welcome." Because when they get to hear your deep morning voice when we get grumbling in the evening, hell yeah, hell yeah. If you let me wake up too much, then I'll get deep grumbling. Mm-mm. Wait, if I managed to be here, what time it is for you? It is 10:51 a.m. So it's about 11. It's about to be 11. I just woke up at 10:30. I woke up at 10, rolled out of bed, and just got here. Literally just rolled out of bed, got here. That's what I did. 150. Oh, let's see. I know people are. It's probably late in the day for some people. All right, let's get started. Shall we, chat? We're yapping too long. We're yapping too long. We're gonna start our Pomodoro. Okay. Maybe I make a mod message. Let me make a message and pin it. Okay. Oh, first off, give me a minute. I need to turn off my noise cancellation for you, right, chat? Give me a second. I think. Sorry, I know I'm fucking up the images real quick. Noise suppression. There we go. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I have Rusty now. Oh yeah, take care. Take care. If you got to raid and run, you do you. Thanks for staying for so long. Actually, I thought you just like quietly left. Okay, okay. Super early in the morning. Yeah, it is for me too. Is for me too. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and type that message. Okay. Karbon is currently. Oh, it's dinner time. Karbon is doing a co-working stream. Might not respond until the allotted break time. I'll do this, and then I will pin this. Okay, there we go. And all right, it's 10:52. I'll wait one more minute and then I'll start it. We'll just start. 10:52, 10:53, 20 minutes? It's 20 minutes. Fuck. I'm so bad at this. This is why I need the timer. Okay, we're just starting now. We're working. I'm gonna shut up. You can just hear the typing. Ooh. Ding, 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 ding. Brr, brr, brr. Hello? Hi, chat. Hi. Oh my gosh, let me put this popcorn over here. This popcorn over here. Hello? Okay, I need to make a, shit, I should have made a timer that um, was like working for or break for a certain amount of time. Let me do that real quick. Let me do that. Let me set it up. Break for, and then I change the timer to 10 minutes. Yeah. Hello, hi everyone. Welcome in. Hello, Sugar Bee. Hi, welcome in. People lives matter. I don't know what the hell happens in there. I turn to chat after I'm like typing to a couple people, and there's a whole ass soap opera. You're right. I mean, I guess we keep it spicy here. Good morning. Good morning to you too. Welcome in, Mage Complex. Um, yeah, I'm just going through all like the little stream things that I should be doing. So I'm like responding to DMs. I'm setting up like some toggles. Gosh, there's content I have to review too, like clips and stuff. I don't know if we'll even get to that, but we'll try. We'll try. Yeah, Carmen, you check the other bots. Koa Pipple's normal. You think so? You think they're normal? I don't know about that one. But yeah, the coffee is pretty good. It's hitting right now. How, chat? Did you get any work done? Did you get any work done? I don't know. It was the first Pomodoro cycle. It's okay. It's okay. It gets better the more you do it. The first one for me is always low quality work as I like get into the swing of things. Later on, once I have a little more focus, then I'm able to actually lock in. Yeah. My work project got accepted. Oh, ooh, congratulations. Man, work projects are always such a big hassle. Not a hassle, but they're like lots of politics at play. Office politics, the wildest type of politics. At 7 p.m., I was just playing Twisted. What is Twisted? Twisted Tree Lines in League of Legends. I don't know. You're meal prepping. Aw, that's so good. Today's a great day to meal prep. Twisted Wonderland. Gotcha. You know, ooh. I was there when Twisted Wonderland was announced and first launched, and I'm like, damn, maybe I should have like grabbed some more Twisted Wonderland stuff because it's very popular now. People still really like it. That's a Disneyland one, right? Or the not Disneyland, but the Disney themed, like Otome mobile game. They need to bring back some Twisted Tree Line. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you. I'm glad someone gets my reference. I didn't really enjoy that game mode in League. I haven't played in a while. Maybe for one of the co-working, you know what I should do? For one of the co-working segments, I should just break out an ARAM. I should not show you the screen, and I should say that it's a co-working stream, and all I'm doing is actually playing ARAM in the background. That'd be so funny. I don't even show you that I'm playing ARAM. You just hear the clickety clacks. Oh my gosh, they're getting a room. Okay, chat. Okay. Anyway, it's been fun though. I've been I've been catching up on some DMs and stuff, but I'm really excited for the rest of the stream week because this week I'm gonna be playing Dead Space, and I watched like a 5-minute clip of Dead Space, and it looks like an awesome game. It reminds me of Resident Evil because we did a playthrough of Resident Evil before, and it was quite fun. I really enjoyed it, and I think Dead Space will be similar but more serious. So I might shit my pants more. Resident Evil didn't take itself that seriously. There are some moments, so that'll be fun. And then I'm really looking forward to the science one too. What is it? The science stream on Wednesday. So there's that. Oh, I mean, even tomorrow we're doing something funny. Tomorrow we're doing like the Getting Over It, where we like climb up. I've never played Getting Over It before. People keep requesting like rage games for me, but that day I could only say positive things because chat has we have a deal going on with chat where one stream, in order to make up me being like an hour late for 2 streams, I'm not allowed to say anything mean to them. So we'll probably play like the very beginning of Getting Over It, and I only have to be nice. I wonder how long that will last. I'm gonna try. Oh gosh, I should be one of those streamers that buys a shock collar and you can zap me. No, don't shock me. Don't shock me. I have 2 holes for a reason. Oh, what a quote. What a quote. Insane. Time to rage bait Karbon. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a pretty chill guy. I don't think you can rage bait me. All right. I think I'm fine. You should see how I react to some like poor engineering decisions though. Sometimes I see like some science stuff and I'm like, why does this exist? Why is it like this? Like even the human body. Like why the fuck do we have an appendix? Why do we still not know why we have an appendix? Isn't that crazy? How do we not know what a entire organ does And why does it explode sometimes? Like, that's so stupid, honestly. I leave for the phone call and I come back to I have 2 holes for a reason. I mean, last time I talked about slapping redeems at a meet and greet, and I was like, everyone only gets 1 slap when we go to a meet and greet. And chat started being like, I have 2 cheeks for a reason. And and then more people came and were like, well, 4 of you think about it. It's just they're unhinged. They're absolutely wild. Actually, the appendix plays a role in the immune system. Do we know now? Wait a minute. Really? What does the appendix do? Recent research says it might play a role in the immune system support or gut microbial restoration. We still kind of don't know. Huh. Interesting. It's contested. It's contested, but it's out there. There's some publications. I see. Well, we aren't sure, but we don't need it. Okay. Okay. So you can remove it with nothing harmful happening to you, at least nothing that we detect. Why do humans have an appendix? Oh my gosh, this is such a great appendix image. It's like, the appendix is so small. I always thought it was a full ass organ. Actually seeing the image is like, it's tiny. It's a nothing burger. Here, let me bring it in for you, chat. Let me show you. It actually is so tiny. Okay, I think this is it. Look, you see that red thing right there? That's how big the this is the appendix. That's it. This is the intestine. This is the appendix. It's like a tiny little nub at the end, and it swells up with fluid and explodes and can kill you. What the fuck? Well, now I know. Hey, I'm not a biologist, so I don't know what the point of it is, but it is wacky. It is weird. Maybe it's a vestigial thing, but you can just cut it off and it'll be fine. Well, now we know. It was hard to identify in the anatomy lab. Oh, were you working with cadavers? Were you doing real intestines? That's crazy. It's so tiny. Yeah, it is so tiny. Is there, Okay, wait, there's some good, these good microbes are often flushed out from the body where we diseases such as dysentery, cholera. Huh. Okay. Well, interesting. But still, the tininess is crazy to me. How small it is, it's just silly. Oh, you're a medical student. Congrats. Well, you got a lot of work to do. But eventually you'll finish, and then you'll make BOGO bucks, right? Okay. Sorry, slight side tangent about about medicine. Chat, why is it that if you go to medical school, they always ask for something like, hey, you need to go into emergency medicine, you need to go into internal medicine, you need to go be a family doctor, but all those roles pay the least? Why is it that they try to guilt you into going to certain career fields but refuse to actually pay for the supply? Crazy. If you ever go into any sort of medical school in the American healthcare system, that's what they'll do to you, because there's such a shortage in those types of doctors. Once you graduate like your medical school, before you start doing residency, they're like, please, we need you to go into these ones. And then like every single time you go visit and tour those facilities, they're like begging you, but you know, and they know that you're just not going to get paid the same as a heart surgeon, right? Yeah, I will say being a heart surgeon is not, I hear it's kind of boring actually. Because America, yeah, I just wish they paid more, you know? I wish the pay was competitive. And oh man, I have actually a lot of thoughts about that. Okay, the pancreas is a vital organ with dual functions: digestive and blood sugar regulation. It produces digestive enzymes. Okay, and also produces hormones like insulin and glucagon. Oh, well, you tell me about the pancreas. The pancreas is important. Yes, we know the pancreas is important, but the appendix, meh. Ding ding sing. Okay, okie, okie. That's why the working conditions are so terrible, because you try to strike for the working conditions, you're the bad guy because it affects patient care. Yeah. Yeah. Then they're like, oh, you're hurting people. But it's like, you did this. You did this. Anyway, okay, sorry. I have so many thoughts about medicine and like technology salaries and worker comp and how those worker rights interact with patient care. Oh my god, I have so many thoughts. I have so many thoughts. But alas, we'll wait. We'll hold it. We'll hold it. Okay. I'm gonna switch the timer. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, chat. 20 minutes. I mean, don't worry about like being scared about it. It's something where we can and work towards together. You know, like you'll make it better. I promise. All right, let me start the timer. Let me switch the text. Hit this one. Put this one on, and I will go ahead and hide this browser capture. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water real quick, actually. Got some ice. Ooh. Oh no, your cat threw up on the floor. Hi. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Jump scare. Whoa. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. How is working? How is working? How is working? Let me go ahead and change the timer. We'll be good. We'll be good. We'll change our timer. We'll be good about it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Um. Boom. 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 There we go. I was eating. You got everything planned out for today? Nice. Let's go. Wait, I'm curious like what people were able to do. I was able to respond to a few DMs. I set up a little glorp message thing. I was finally able to disable the zoom in that happens with the model, you know. And I grabbed a bag of snacks. Grabbed a bag of snacks. Oh yeah. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, if I bring dipping, oh my god, dipping dots. I love dipping dots. My favorite food. Favorite food. Man, I just wish it wasn't so expensive to store dipping dots because you have to keep them so cold. They drive the cost up so much, but they're so tasty. And I love the texture. I don't know, something about it just tingles my brain. What kind of snacks? They are cracker nuts. They are coated peanuts. They're from Nagara. It's the Nagara. Here, let me find it online actually. I'll show you. I'll show you. Give me a moment. Wait. 1 second. 1 second. Actually, I think I can do something kind of funny. I can do something a little silly. I can do a little silly here. Got some snacks, chat. Got some snacks just for you. Just for you. This is what I'm eating right now. If you're curious. That's what I'm eating. Yum, yum. They're quite good. I don't know if you've had these, but they're good. Give it to Glorp. Should I give it to Glorp to hold? Glorp. Those are so tasty. I'm glad you agree. Glorp can't hold it. Because of how the model set up, Glorp can't hold it. Well, I'll put in the corner of Glorp. Glorp, you hold on to these. They're so tasty. They're just like, they're very crunchy. I like them. Why is it connected to me? Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, welcome back from Lurkies. No, I love some snackies. It's so good. Okay. Oh, is there just a snack corner? Shit, chat. Every time we go take a break, we're gonna add to the snack corner. Is this gonna be a huge corner of snacks? Oh man. The thing is, I don't know about you. When I work really hard, usually the stuff I focus on is like very intellectually demanding, or I have to really focus. And my snack corner grows. It grows so much. There's so much in the snack corner. I'm like stuffing my face with food. Like when I'm coding or I'm like doing a physics problem, I go through so much candy. I slam that vending machine. If they have a vending machine at work, I'm the one they're making all the money off of. I visit that thing like 3 times a day. It's so bad. Yeah, I need to start packing stuff from home. When I'm working hard on something, I get all my calories through drinks. Drinks are not a bad way to do it too. You gotta be careful though. I used to drink all my calories. I would get like mochas, I'd get frappes, all this stuff. Thank you for the head patties. Oh my god, so tasty. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't stuff my face. Okay, I'll stuff my face when it's working time. Do you want to hear me munch though? I feel like that's too much, right? Wait. If we're co-working and we're like typing away, and you hear me go, Can you hear the crunch? Wait, can you? Okay. As long as you can't hear very much, I think it's fine. All right, I'll save it for. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this later then. If I can hear you crunch, I'll throw a pen at you. Oh my, not the pen. All right, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Look at the keyboard sound. The little clickety clacks. Little clickety clacks. I love this keyboard. Just listen to it. You tell us about your sperm and you think this is too much. You know, people's boundaries are different, okay? Some things that are completely fine for one person might be a no-no, and you never know. You always have to ask, okay? You know? It sounds so satisfying. Oh, it does sound satisfying. I really like typing on it. Actually, this may sound a little silly, but I love my keyboard so much that sometimes when I go into the office and I have to type up big documents or I have to do a lot of writing, I will take my keyboard from home and lug it with me. It has an aluminum case and I will lug it with me to the office. It's like a 5-10 pound keyboard, and I'll grab it, I'll put it in my backpack. Me putting it in my backpack is already stuffing like 90% of the thing. And then I pull it out, I set it on my desk, I turn off all the RGB so that it looks professional, and I'm like, hacker man, hacking the mainframe. And then all my coworkers, they always just like stop me and they're like, what you got there, Karbon? What you got there? And then it defeats the purpose because I'm bringing the keyboard to lock in, but they're like, ooh, a new keyboard. I don't know. People, if you ever work in corporate life, okay? People at the office, I swear, they have nothing going on in their life sometimes because they are the nosiest, most bored motherfuckers you can imagine. It's just like they are looking for any excuse to just bother you sometimes. And I'm just like, don't you have work to do? Aren't we here to work? I get annoyed. They're so nosy. People, I know we love your keyboard and you ripped it. Oh, some poor CSK who got laid off. Oh shit. Sorry, I turned off TTS for a bit. I should turn it on for break times. But yeah, for context, what people were saying, I got this keyboard during the pandemic because some guy, well, not pandemic, shortly after pandemic, some guy sold his keyboard to me on Facebook Marketplace and I bought it. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace, and the day after, he messaged me asking, hey, would you sell the keyboard back to me? Like, he regretted selling this keyboard to me. This one right here. He regretted selling it to me so much so that he messaged me the day after being like, hey, can you sell it back? And when I said no, because I wanted to keep it, I paid for it, he offered more money than I had given him. He gave me like 20 more. He was like $20 more overhead. And I was just like, and the thing was, the keyboards were out of stock, so you couldn't buy them even if you wanted to. So I was just like, oh, do I sell it to him? Do I just take the money? I feel so bad, but listen to the keyboard. Do I regret my decision? No, not at all. Not at all. Though, to right the world, I did do a good deed yesterday. Kind of a good deed. I went, it was kind of sad. I went to a boba shop the other day, and yesterday I went to a boba shop, and as I was at the boba shop, I saw someone come in, and it had looked like they had just gotten off of work, and they came in to go get a sweet treat, right? And it was just like a boba. They just want a little sweet treat for themselves. And I see in the corner of my eye, their card gets declined. All right. They're trying to order like a $6 boba and their card gets declined. And I was like, oh. And you know how some people have you know when how they dress, right? You can kind of tell where they are income wise, or like if they're homeless or not. This person was not homeless. Definitely not. They had like normal clothes, normal attire. I mean, they just got off work. And so when I saw that card decline, I was like, oh, are they okay? And then I thought they were going to pull out a different card, but they just tried their card again. And they looked at it and they checked their bank account and they got sad. And then I was just like, oh my God. And so I was like trying to decide what to do because I wanted to get it for them, right? Because I've been there too, you know. Like sometimes things happen, and so I they left. They walked out of the store right away before I could stop them. But they left the store because it was at least a self checkout line. They walked out of the store, so I quickly went over to their store thing, and I was just like, okay, let me see if I can check this out really quick. So I bought the drink that they were trying to buy because it was still on the checkout. So I bought the drink, and then it printed out a receipt, and I ran to them and I gave them the receipt, and I was just like, oh, I think you forgot this. And I gave the receipt, and then I left. So that way, maybe they think it's a machine error. You know, it saves face a little bit. You know, it saves face a little. I don't know. It's sometimes I want to do something nice for people, but I don't want them to feel like they are infringing on my kindness. Because honestly, I would love to do that for them. Yeah. So I gave them the receipt, and then I was just like, here you go. And they were like, oh, they literally all they said to me was, oh, and I was just like, here you go. I left with my boba. Yeah. And they'll never have to know. Yeah, I don't think they need to know. I just want them. They had a hard day. I wanted them to have a sweet treat. You know, they wanted a sweet treat. I'm sure they deserved it. And I think anyone, I don't know, anyone in the world deserves to be able to have a fun little drink at the end of their shift. Yeah. Unless they check the card number. Well, if they check the card number, then they'll know. But it's fine. It's okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Time to go back to work. Time to go back to work, chat. Let's go. We're locking in. We're locking in. Let me change the timer. We're no more break. Only grind set mindset. Can you buy us boba? Maybe. Maybe I will. Who knows? Do. Back to you, old grind. Okay. Yeah, lock in, chat. Oh, ting, 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 ting. All right. You know what we should do, chat? We should add to the snack corner. I must add to the snack corner. Hi, hello, hi, Gremlin. How are you? How are you? I saw the plane saga. I saw y'all doing planes. Dipping dots. No, 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 no. Not dipping dots. Not dipping dots. Give me a second. Give me a second. Almost. Almost dipping dots, but I want to show you something first instead. You've done this to yourself, chat. Give me a second. I'm pulling it in. I'm pulling in the snack. What could it be? What could it be? There you go. There you go. Got some biscoffees. Some biscoffees. Oh yeah. Sorry, you're talking about the planes, and honestly, those Biscoff crackers, cookies, I don't know what to call them. So good. Genuinely, they're so tasty. I really like them. They're filling just enough, like just a snack while I'm on the plane traveling. Quite good. I love them. I feel like the Delta logo is just rubbing in Puyo's face. I mean, I will say I've flown on places like Spirit Airlines and like the cheaper airlines. Oh God, it's so painful because the airlines have razor thin margins as it is. And for them to hit like even cheaper profit margins, I feel like those budget airlines literally cut everything. And it is so painful to travel on them. So painful. And now I just like the experience of paying a little bit more for like a Delta or for an Alaska or something like that, so that I can at least get a cracker. And I don't know, the accommodations are just slightly nicer. Having a checked bag is nice. It's nice. I know I'm paying for it, but like, nah, it just, the service is way better. Every time I've flown Spirit, it's always been really jank. And then I'm like, and I get in a really pouty mood and everything, and traveling already sucks. But I get it. I mean, travel. Oh, plane flights. Wait, oh goodness. I forgot to put the timer. Break 4. I'll give us 10 minutes. Is that too much? You already got a free 2 minutes. Insane. I've only ever flown United. See, I don't know. I think the planes are pretty like, they're samey. You know what I mean? Like one plane from one area will work for another plane in a different area. You know? Wait, what is Pomodoro? You don't know what Pomodoro is? Oh, it's a very, very common studying technique. It's like you focus on something for 20 minutes, like focus on something really hard for 20 minutes, and then afterwards, you spend like 10 minutes of break, you know, or 5 minutes or whatever split. It's just generally referring to you go through cycles of hard, intense studying, and then you take some break afterwards. Yeah. Super Kim, hello. TY for the co-working stream. I also need to get some stuff done. Yeah, you know, it's hard. Like, I think it's fun every once in a while to do things like this, just to like keep ourselves accountable. And I like to remind myself, like, you know, the goals you want in life, it's not going to be fun all the way through. Sometimes you got to lock in. Sometimes you just got to do the work, and it sucks. And you just need to make it as bearable as possible. I know. See, I worry about some of my younger siblings, especially because they how do I describe this? Some of them are expecting a dream career or a dream job or a dream like subject that they're studying that they feel no resistance towards. And I'm just like, even subjects that I really like physics, I really like physics. But did I like learning triple integrals and statistical analysis in order to do like physics equations? Not really. Like thermodynamics fucking kicked my ass and I did not have fun with it, but it was necessary, you know? Like I worry because some people think it's going to be all sunshines and rainbows. I think you can make the most of it. Like you can have fun doing this parts you enjoy, but you should not expect anything to be all sweet. I wish I had something to work on, but classes haven't started yet. I'll try to have this as a VOD for people later in the future. Oh yeah, you're right. Classes haven't started yet. Wait a minute. Does that mean everyone here is an adult? Like with adult work? That's crazy. Maybe they're just catching up on other stuff too. You know, it doesn't always have to be classwork. Thermo is you. Yeah. Thermo is you. What was I saying about work? A lot of my streamer friends actually get into streaming because they think it'll be fun all throughout. I don't know how to explain to some of like my friends who are getting into streaming, like, hey, sometimes you have to do things that aren't as enjoyable, like off stream. You know, like sometimes I have to edit a clip and I have to like cut through the things, find this like background track and stuff like that. And when I'm combing through the 20th VOD, am I having that much fun? I mean, I'm having fun as a whole, but like sometimes you got to do that stuff. And I worry because I talk to some of my friends. They're like, no. It should be fully fun. And I'm like, okay, whatever, however you do it. Clipping is so much fun for me. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you enjoy clipping. I mean, then you can share like the different moments, right? I've been thinking about opening up my video editor role for Twitch so that people can clip and post highlights more easily. We'll see though. I don't know how to do this. I'll think about it. Oh, Kim, you're going to a master's program in astrophysics, but it's a 1-year program. Oh gosh. Whew. Oh, PhDs. Oh, PhD programs. Okay. The reason why people do master's degrees to get into a PhD in physics is because to get into a PhD is actually really competitive. Oh, I'm going to rant to you about academia, chat. If you want to get into an Ivy League PhD, you need letters of recommendation. You need really, really good letters of recommendation. I mean, top of the field. How do you get those letters of recommendation when you don't know anyone like that? Well, you get into a master's program. You get into the money sink that is master's. It costs a shit ton of money, probably like 60 to 100K, like literally 60,000 USD, 100,000 USD for what is arguably a not very well respected degree. I'm fully serious here. If you have a master's in a hard science, no one cares. I'm sorry, it's like a nice, oh, this is sweet. But you having a master's degree in astrophysics or I don't know, quantum physics and stuff like that, it's just like a nice to have specialization because everyone knows that it is not, it's not enough time for you to develop really deep expertise into a field, which is what is implied for a PhD, right? Like if you have a PhD and you graduate with a master's in, I don't know, astrophysics, right? People know you have a specialty within astrophysics that you have really deep knowledge and expertise on. Whereas for a master's, it's like a slight extra training where companies, if you're trying to get hired in industry, for example, they're going to treat the master's as like, oh, this is nice, but this is like equivalent to 1 or 2 years of work experience. You know, it's tough. So the reason why you do a master's is usually so that you can stall and get an in with some professor and you like do research with them. You get like a letter of rec from them. You take certain classes and you explore to see which would be good for a PhD and all that stuff. That's some people though use masters as a career pivot too. You know what? Actually, okay, masters is not entirely useless. It is very useful for career pivoting. Like, let's say you got a degree in, what's a good example? Let's say you got your degree in math, right? And you wanted to go into, like biotechnology, right? You could theoretically pivot and get a master's in like biomedical engineering, right? Even if you have a bachelor's in math. And that would make you a much better candidate to get into those roles. So if you're like trying to pivot from one area to another, a master's really helps actually. And so that works. But like getting into a PhD, very hard to do. There's not that many spots, and applicants are very competitive. And you basically need to publish before you apply. And the timeline's tight. I feel bad for you, but you got this. If anyone's curious if they should do a PhD or a master's and stuff, or like whether or not they want to work in industry or teach, I mean, you can ask me about it. I spent many nights thinking, my brain. I personally really like working in industry, and industry does not value things like PhDs as much unless you start doing very experimental research. So it depends on what you want to do. Mm-hmm. I want to do psychology, but I heard of lots of good things about that field. Psychology is going through a weird thing right now. I don't know if you've heard, but the core foundations of psychology have kind of they're being called into question right now. The psych head and one of the really big psychological study influencers was recently exposed for being a fraud. I think they headed into Harvard or something, but they published a bunch of papers that were essentially completely fraudulent. It is so crazy. And so the trust in the field is kind of low right now. And because of that, psych research is really scrutinized. Any new psych study that's coming out in any of these papers is very heavily scrutinized. Like people are very like, hey, where's your receipts? Like all this stuff. And it is stuff. Who's a fraud? Some of the top psychological researchers of like 5 years ago, they had their studies cited all the time, and it turns out like half of those studies were faked. And yeah, so also psych is really hard because it's an academia or bust kind of program. Unlike the hard sciences like engineering and physics related stuff, you can't really get a job in industry with a PhD in psych. I mean, you can, but you have to market yourself cleverly. You know, like you'd have to go into like, I don't know, counseling, for example, of some kind. Like there's high performance coaching, stuff like that. There's like psych analysis for for advertisement, you know, you could do things like that. But just know your opportunities are limited compared to something like a hard science. Well, psychology is a hard science. Compared to something like what someone would consider a more traditional engineering or like a STEMmy background, psych is still like great, but there's a lot of supply. A lot of people get into psychology because it's really interesting. You know, I think psychology is a very interesting and broad field, but it pulls in a lot of people because of it. And because of that, there's a lot of supply. So demand for those roles is quite low. Psych is also super competitive. Demand isn't high as other backgrounds. Yeah. It's just demand isn't quite as high. Supply is really high. Where something like, oh, you want a you want an electrical engineer? Well, there's literally tens of thousands of electrical engineering jobs that pop up every year around the country for all sorts of products. Whereas for psych, it's like it's a much more niche application. Karbon the timer. Oh shit. let me set the timer. Yes, I got it. Okay. Oh, I will say it is a hard science. It is very scientific. Psychology is legitimately a science. It's just most people don't view it as such, mainly because they don't build physical products or like aren't, I don't know, predicting the laws of physics, but they do understand and research how human behavior operates on like with the hypothesis, test methodology, conclusion, parameters. You know, like we apply the scientific method to how humans make decisions, and that's important. You know, like it is curious to know why we do the things we do. All right, okay. Let me let me reset the timer. All right. Okay, now we're working. See, Pomodoro cycle, psychology studies say that this works. Whoa. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's go. Focus. Lock in. Lock in. Hmm. Hello? Hi, chat. Hello? Oh my gosh. Why did you change this color? What the heck? Hi. Hi, chat. I'm back. I'm back. You disgust me? I mean, I going to the bathroom is a bodily function. I just went to do my bodily function. Okay. We don't need updates. I was lonely. On the toilet, I was so lonely. I needed someone to keep me company. I needed to give you the play-by-play. Describe the quality as well. All right, let me go change the timer, shall we? Actually, I think I only have one more study round in me. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I can only study for so long. I think my brain is already out of there. I think, oop, no, we're not doing a 20-minute break. Hold up. That's too long of a break. I'll do another, okay. We'll do a 5-minute break. Then we'll do a 20, do we do 20 minutes of work? I don't think I can handle it. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 minutes of break, and then we'll do a 15-minute work, and then I play something, and then I do something. I don't know. I do something. Okay, let's do that. 5 minutes. Starting now. Sorry. Last round. It's a short round. You've made it this far. Also for VOD watchers who made it this far. Good job. Good job on studying so hard. Or working, doing whatever you need to do. 5-minute break. And then we will do 15 minutes for the last spurt. Oh my gosh. Someone in chat went to Korea, I presume. Spent a few $1,000s there. Bought 2 suitcases full of stuff. Honestly, that's gonna be me traveling to Japan. Like, I just feel like some certain places have really great deals on stuff. Like Asia for clothes. Like if I like the clothing style, oh my, trying to import Japanese or Korean clothes to America, you're gonna have a bad time. So expensive. It is so pricey, ungodly pricey. And I've gone so far of thinking like, hey, maybe I'll hire someone who lives in Japan to pick out the clothes and then send them over to me. But that just seems like excessive, So next time I travel, I'm just gonna budget for like an extra suitcase or two full of clothes, right? Right? Yeah. It's like you're buying it in bulk. You might as well get it now rather than later. That's how I see it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my brain is so like overloaded. I can tell you what I've been working on. So currently I'm looking through so I've been responding to DMs, which I've caught up on. I'm going through some textbooks right now. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm doing some machine learning stuff. So I'm looking at some neural networks, some reinforcement learning, all those things. And gosh, so much math. I do worry that maybe I'm overstudying these concepts, but I need them every once in a while when I do statistical analysis or like control systems and stuff like that for space stuff. What else? Oh, I think I was gonna tell a story. Oh, chat. I have a sad thing to say. Kind of a sad thing. I got into, I think, beef with someone. I'm not sure, but I found myself completely removed from a friend's like community, and I was like, what the heck? What the heck happened here? So I don't know what's going on, but apparently it goes. Yeah, I think what happened is someone said something to them behind my back without my knowledge, and then they were just like, "Oh, he must be a bad person," and just like kick me out of everything. I'm just like, I don't know. Uh, it just happens, sometimes in the community, like people spread rumors behind your back. Um, I'm kind of the person who's like, I could reach out to them and be like, hey, what rumors were being spread, or what did you hear? Is something going on? And if part of me is like, I should, but another part of me is like, I don't care. Like i- if you are so small brained that you believe random rumors, like secondhand rumors, and then instantly completely cut me off because of it, like, is that person worth having around? I'd like to have some ride or dies. I'm so sorry, man. That shit sucks. I don't know if you've experienced that, chat. Like, have you been friends in like friend groups and then people are like spreading gossip behind you and something's happening because you see people changing their perception of you, like how they treat you changes. And it's just like, you're like, when do I call it out? That's the thing is ambiguous. Like, what am I supposed to do? Because no one's actually coming up to me to say anything, right? Like, no one's asking me like, hey, Karbon, I heard this. What's up, right? It's all they're just distancing themselves or like changing things. I'm like, huh, okay. I know though that rumors and whatnot are very par for the course. So I do really appreciate my friends who do check in with me. There are many people who have checked in and been like, oh, are you like, how's it going? Just they don't listen to all the noise. So I appreciate that. If they were your friend, they would know the rumors weren't true, and even then, a good friend would talk to you if they had concerns. Yeah, I agree. I think a good friend would talk to me if they had concerns. Yeah, lost entire friend group to it. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes change is for the better. It's not always a bad thing. Thank you for getting me. I appreciate you. I appreciate our little community. All right, okay. Last 15 minutes, sickly Victorian child. Wait, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna add 3 minutes. I'm adding 3 minutes to our break timer, and then we'll do our last 15 minutes for it. I'm adding the 3 minutes to our break timer literally for one reason and one reason only, and it's that sickly Victorian era vibes are in. I don't know why, but people love posting someone who's like borderline. I don't know. Gosh, beauty standards. Never mind. You know what? I don't want to talk. Fine. Okay, we'll talk about it. I was scrolling through Twitter, and there was a lot of people fetishizing what was essentially an eating disorder. Like, the person looked like they were starving or had tuberculosis, like they were a sickly Victorian child, and everyone was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I'm just like, ew. And I was just like, pain. So yeah, I don't know. The online communities can be really weird with that stuff. So just be careful. Just make sure that you prioritize your health. Oh my gosh. Hello? Oh, welcome in, Raiders. Hi. Okay, I guess I have to extend the break just a little bit more for them. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, I'm Karbon VT. I'm an astronaut VTuber, and today we're doing like a co-working stream, or we were doing a co-working stream. We got one more cycle. We're taking a break right now, and then we're gonna go back for like 15 minutes where we study, and then we take a full break. So I was gonna do one more 15-minute break, and then we're gonna call it and then play a game or something. Welcome in, though. I hope you had a good stream. Didn't know you streamed at these times. I don't. normally I don't. But this is actually my like one of my first co-working streams. So I tried to do it earlier so that I was during the workday, so that people could, I don't know, vibe, come in, say hi, do the workies, and yeah, I mean, some people enjoy it, and then like have a VOD up for the others. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I do a lot better when I have someone body doubling me. body doubling for work is very nice. I suddenly I'm like, oh, I gotta be serious. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Yeah. Or if I have a big purpose. Oh, body doubling? Body doubling is like if you have someone next to you also doing the thing with you, it motivates you to do the thing. Like, for example, studying, like what we're doing right now. If you have someone next to you studying or also studying on your screen, right? It motivates you to study. It makes you feel like, okay, someone's holding me accountable. It's very common for people who have like ADHD or like, I don't know, some, just any sort of neuroatypical. A lot of people benefit a lot from body doubling, even neurotypical people too. But for me, I'm like, body doubling is nice. I don't need it though. I don't need it. As long as I'm motivated to study is usually enough. In college, I had oh, by the way, RL physicist. Oh my god. Astronaut spaceman. When I was taking some of my classes, I got great grades the first year because I was trying to impress a girl. I would spend hours in the library ahead of time before I met up for the study session doing self readings, trying to learn the material so that when I showed up to the study group, I could impress them. And I got great grades. And it was not because of the study group. It was because I spent hours outside of the study group trying to prep to impress her. It was, yeah. It turns out though, she hung out around me so that she could steal my chemistry homework answers. And so it kind of backfired. She hung around me, which was a win, but for the wrong reasons. Yeah. Yeah, my the things I do, I don't know. I'm a romantic at heart. Okay, I'm a romantic. I like to try. I mean, what I tell this story all the time, but I learned League of Legends for a crush I had in high school. Played League with her, and she was too good at League of Legends, called me trash, and then never played with me again. And now I still play League of Legends, and that was so long ago. I was literally in high school, early high school. I learned League to try to play with someone, and she was like a gold player, and I had just learned the game like in 3 days. So God, League is such a uphill climb in terms of like skill ceiling. Yeah, I should have locked in. And you know what the worst part was? Okay, actually me and that girl dated later, just for a brief bit. But she told me that she would have dated me significantly earlier had I been good at League of Legends. She said, if you were as good at League as you are now, we might have gotten together earlier. And I was just like, okay, sorry. Okay, we're locking in. I know, I should have grinded League. Instead. All right. Okay. Last 15 minutes. Let's get some work done, and then we can take a break. And we'll take a break for the rest of the stream. This is the last bit, so make it count. All right, let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. Did you make it? Did you finish? Did you do your stuff? All right, all right. Let's do a snack. What's a good astronaut? What's a good astronaut food that we can throw in here? Ah, I got you. I got you. Give me a second. Last snack for the snack box. Last snack for the snack box. Let's see. Ooh, dipping dots. Wait. Dipping dots, please. Please. Nah, I've decided we're doing dipping dots today. We're doing dipping dots today. That's our last snack for the day. Oh, I love me some dipping dots. They should sponsor us. Gosh, if they would sponsor us, I'd get so fat. I'd have so many dipping dots everywhere. Ooh, Thai tea. I'm gonna get some Thai tea. I want to get some Thai tea after this now. All right, chat. Okay, we'll put this in the pile. It's so much. There's so much. It's so yeah, okay. I'm gonna get Thai tea after this. I've decided I'm gonna get Thai tea after this. Stretch! We did it! We did it! Congrats, everyone. You did your work. You did your work, right? Right? Thai tea with baby boba. Oh, the mini boba with Thai tea. I'll do that. Good recommendation. All right, we're gonna switch up the BGM. Give me a second, and then we'll go. I think. Oh no, where's the BGM that I like? Sorry, I'm looking for my BGM. Let me see if I saved it. Did I save it anywhere? No, I didn't save my BGMs that I want to watch. No. Wait, I found it. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Congrats, chat. You made it. You made it. We made it. Work? Sure. Can I copy yours? Typical chatters coming in right at the end when all the work has been done. It's like those group mates who wait till you finish at the very last moment and they're like, can you put my name on the paper? And it's just like, bitch, where were you? Where were you the whole time? Welcome in. Okay, we did it. We finished the work. I want to show you this funny tweet, chat. I want to show you some funny things I found on Twitter. I got something to show you. Little I think this is cute. I think this is so funny, and I don't know if they're here, but this will be like a nice little VOD for them to see, possibly. He turned. Here we go. Oh, here, let me bring it in front of me, maybe. There's just so much on screen right now. Let's see. I think this is it. Yeah, and then I can do this. Look at this tweet. Sunny wanted to go to the Pomodoro stream, and instead she's now part of the VOD gang. How funny, how silly. I think this is really cute. And then also I got caught earlier by someone else. This is were you here? Are you here, Kaylin? How'd you know that I was supposed to be working? Look at this. She's I got caught. Aren't you supposed to still be working? well, you were working with me. It's okay. Part of what I was doing was catching up on Twitter DMs and stuff like that. So I saw your post and I was like, oh, why not respond? But yes, Sunny, very funny, very sad. Had to share. Pulling up my backshot tweet. Yeah, yep. Any day of the week. All right, chat. I think we did a productive stream. Go take a break. Go play a video game. Go watch some other streamers. Let's see. Should we go find someone? Let's see who else is there. I'm so excited. So excited for the day today. It's gonna be so fun, and I'm excited to stream tomorrow too. It'll be quite nice. Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I get a little excited, chat. I get a little excited. Okay. Discord server? Wait, Discord server? Here's the Discord server. I'll post my Thai tea. I'm gonna go get a Thai tea, whether or not it kills me. I'm getting a Thai tea after this. I'm treating myself, and then maybe I'll record some shorts. I scripted a few while we were doing the co-working stream, so I have some fun ones that I'm scripting. I'm making... Okay, sorry, before we go... Here, let me pin the Discord server. Before I get too into it, I scripted a short about how our streams are being watched by an FBI agent, and I'm worried because if it gets too popular, someone from my work might see it. I worry, like, do you ever make content that you think is so good that you think that it'll go outside of its bubble? I'm afraid. I think I wrote a banger script, and I'm afraid that not only Fred will see it, but I think Fred's boss will see it, and that's my concern. So we'll see. I thought he was gonna be worried about fanfic. I mean, it's too late for that. We're already being shit with Fred. Mm-mm. Do. Bro, I'm on a road trip right now, and you're just a fuzzy ball. No, no. I bet the snack box area is just a fuzz, a ball of fuzz. All right. Ooh, someone just started. Alrighty. Let's go right into them. I hope they're doing well. All right. They're my streamer senpai. Okay, so we're raiding into Rainy. Rainy Renteran. She very awesome. I actually asked her for debut help when I first got started for my debut, and she gave me some really good advice. She said, "Don't be afraid." Oh my god, chat. I was about to raid into her. Wait, can I clip this? Wait, can I show you what the holy shit? I was about to raid into her, and then you need to see what she was doing. What the fuck? This is the most. She's the most say-so streamer I know. I'm so okay. Well, we're gonna find. Well, let's find out. I don't know. She better explain herself. Oh, you know, that's a raid message. You have nice thighs. Would that get us banned? Nah, we'll probably be fine. Probably? I don't know. Weird? Okay, maybe that's weird. Okay, maybe not thighs. What's a good raid message? Happy Monday. Here, wait. I'll restart the raid. So that we have a little extra time. Okay. We'll just do happy Monday. Super innocent, okay? We're not gonna talk about our thighs. Chat, we're so normal. Happy Monday. And then we ooh. No. Let's see. What's a good emote? We should just do a wave. Yeah. No. We play it cool, chat. We're gonna pretend like we don't even know. They're gonna show up and we're gonna be like, yes, this is normal. All right. Thank you. Yeah. We're so cool. This is why the ladies love us. All right. Thank you all for being here. It was very sweet. And take a snack while you head out. Okay, take a snack. I got plenty. Pick any snack you want. I got some for each of you. Do.
Not as common. Because one, I know there are lots of people who view bot. We don't like view bot.